Hi there everybody, it's Rochelle with the Hot Years. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today I just want to talk about, I'm going to do a concealer video for you. Today I tested a lot of concealers and we'll get into that in a minute. But first of all, I want to go over, my store used to be called Beauty in Your 50s and Beyond, but I haven't done anything with my YouTube channel in a few years because of working, and now that I am not, so I went back into YouTube in my dashboard and realized that my name is not there anymore. So I originally wanted to name it the Hot Years, pertaining to how to maintain, you know, beauty and health and your memory during the menopausal hot years, because trust me, they are hot. And not in a good way. And but I also decided going forward not to really talk about menopause in depth, but I can refer you to you know, doctors that are on, you know, Facebook and all that. They have a lot of information if you want to follow them. But I will talk about maybe a few things here and there pertaining to menopause and what's happened with me with it, how it changes your life and all your relationships and every little thing that you used to do when you can't do now. Trust me, menopause, women are in menopause the majority of their lives. It's perimenopause and you got postmenopause, and let me tell you, do the research. And that's what I'll leave you with right there. So, and I'm going to just put a disclaimer in here that anything I talk about is just my personal experience, things that have happened to me. I'm not suggesting you do it, you use it, you try it, nothing like that. Just sharing what works for me, and that's it. You know, all products that I try and talk about or purchase with my own money. There are things that I, you know, believe in that work. And again, everything I try is going to be, you know, for mature skin. And hey, if you're 30 and over, guess what? You got mature skin. It's maturing every day. So, you know, always out there looking for the holy grail products. And they have so many great drugstore products now that, I'm going to make sure this is running. Yeah, it's running. Because the camera is so far away from me. I'm using a different camera today. And last time I used my phone. So today I have a very high-end camera here that I'm looking at. And we'll see how this goes. See how this works. I hope the lighting is okay. So anyway, am I forgetting to tell you anything? So I think that's it. I have some notes right here. I'm just going to go ahead and take down. I'm going to take my notes down now. You didn't see that, right? So take that down. And let's see. Get some other notes up here. Okay. So concealers. I feel like I'm forgetting to tell you something, but if not, I'll post it in the video. Because I'm sure I'm forgetting something, because that's what menopause is. It's forgetting a lot of things. So I'll post everything down below in my video. But before I get started in my concealer testing here, please like my channel, subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to subscribe. It just helps, gives me a little more bells and whistles with YouTube, you know, because I'm looking to build a business, and I am the sole owner of the BeautyJewelStore.com, where you can get all lovely things on there, like this set here. This is beautiful. This is excellent high quality crystal and rose gold chain that's adjustable. And look at these earrings. These are just beautiful. Cannot tell you how beautiful this set is. It's just excellent. When you look on my website, I'm also on eBay, Poshmark, Etsy. and thebeautyjewelstore.com, which is my own website. If you happen to see anything on there that you like and you live in Maryland, and only if I know you, and I can sell them a lot cheaper than the prices on there because, of course they're inflated with a lot of fees. There's a ton of fees selling on the internet, ton of fees. So if I know you see something you really like, shoot me a message on Facebook or whatever, and I can give you a much lower price and can meet up. That's only if I know you. Okay, if you're a friend of mine or a relative, or if I worked with you in the past, you guys know who you are. So let me know. And let's see. So concealers, yeah, very tricky, very difficult when you get older. Especially the skin under your eye is so thin and fine. It is the worst. So I don't know if you can see in my videos, I have really deep hollows under my eyes, which happened over the years. Very deep hollows. So that's just the worst. That's the worst thing that can happen to your under eyes. So that's why I try to use really good lighting, because it kind of camouflages that, but it's just horrible. So, and try to find a doctor that can like fill it in a little bit or something. That's, what I would definitely get filled in, because they just make you look tired no matter what, So I have not found a doctor in Maryland that could confidently fill in those hollows down there. I even went to a well-known plastic surgeon in Maryland, which, don't name names, but, he says to me, that's tricky. I'm like, okay. Yeah. So I can't find anyone to do it. If you know someone in Maryland that can do it, let me know. Anyway, the concealer I use really helps a lot. My favorite one. I narrowed it down to, and these are drugstore concealers, guys. Concealers you can find in like Ulta, Sephora, CVS, Walgreens, and places like that. I didn't test any high-end concealers. That would probably be another video down the road. So we're going to start with, I did 8 concealers. Okay, they're all pretty much affordable, and my 2 favorite concealers I will save until the last, because the one is pretty much excuse me, my holy grail concealer, which I really use every time I use makeup, which isn't that much anymore because of wonderful COVID going on. So anyway, concealer number 1, and I have a few concealers here that I tested that I can actually hold up and show you. Some of them are in another room that I don't have with me here. So, and this is one of them. Excuse me. So I will hold up, I will post a picture after I talk about it in this video. So the first concealer I tested was the Milani concealer. It's called Milani, I made notes here. Milani Conceal and Perfect. And you can get that at Target, Ulta, it's very inexpensive. I should have wrote down the price. It's under 10 bucks. Very inexpensive. I hear a lot about it. My notes here that I made is that it left, my eyes, cakey and dry looking. Also very pasty, and I don't care what age you are, you don't want that. So, but again, it didn't work for me and my skin under my eyes, but it might work for you, and that's what this is all about. I have an older eye. I don't have wrinkles. Of course, when I laugh, you know, I get a lot of, you know, smile wrinkles, you know, but I just didn't like it at all. So going on to the next one, the NYX or NYX, however you want to pronounce it. The NYX HD Photogenic Concealer. It wasn't bad. My notes here tell me, make sure I don't have it here. No, I don't have that one here in front of me. My notes here tell me that it, you know, it has a glow to it, and it's really natural looking, but it just did nothing else for me. So that's the NYX HD Photogenic Concealer. Didn't do nothing great for me. No, I didn't do a video of me actually applying them because there were so many of them here, and after I tested 8 of these on my eyes were really sore after, you know, taking them off with makeup remover and trying more concealer, taking it off, trying more concealer. So you, oh, wait a minute, I do have pictures. I'm sorry, I'm jumping the gun. I didn't actually do a live video of it, but I did take after pictures of it that I'll post. See, that's part of menopause. You just forget things. Anyway, going on to our next concealer, number 3. Too many concealers. Makeup Forever Full Cover. It's very thick and basically has really good coverage. If you don't have any lines, it's wonderful, but it kind of settled into my lines some. So, and then, you know, I like to use a little bit of a special setting powder over it, so it definitely didn't work for me. And that is the Makeup Forever Full Cover. Okay, and now we're going into the NYX again, or NYX, and that is the, I don't have that one here. It's called Can't Stop, Won't Stop Concealer. Okay, and I'm not sure, it might be one of their newer ones. I just went out and like picked a few up, and I do have their face powder called Can't Stop, Won't Stop. Now I'm wearing that today. I have to say I really like this, and I'll put that in the description below what I used today on my face. So the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer, I have some notes here. It says it seemed to have a little glow. It worked well with the hollows under my eyes, and it has good coverage. Oh, and I put here we'll probably continue to use that. So there we go. There's one, and that's the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer. And here is the Maybelline Better Skin. Oh my gosh, too many. I have so much sitting out here that you can't see. That's why I'm confused. But of course, I'm like my mom. She was such a ding dong, and I think I am too. So anyway, this is Maybelline. It's called Better Skin. Concealer Corrector. It is right here. I hope you can see that. I don't know if you can see that or not. You could always look it up online. Maybelline Better Skin. This says good coverage. My notes are good coverage. It did not seep into my lines. And I feel like I didn't need to put any type of a, you know, setting powder on top of it, which I like to use because it'll hold it in place a little bit, but it can't, you know, you don't want powder to make your eyes look dry. So, so that's good. That's something I would, you know, definitely continue to use, but it's not my holy grail concealer, which I'll get to in a few minutes. And then the next one that I don't have here is the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer. And I just flat out put here, sorry that I keep looking down, but my notes are here because I can't remember everything I did a few days ago. So the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer, I have here, it looks dry and cakey, so that's definitely a no. Now it might work for you, you never know. Oh, okay, so I'm done with that, and here is my two winners. Ta-da! My two winners. And in second place, oh, okay. Okay, in second place is the Maybelline Master Concealer. It is a camouflaging concealer. You can see that. There you go. And this is thick. It is a thick concealer. I have on here that it has great coverage. It didn't really settle into my lines. It was my second favorite, this one. So, there you go. That's number two. Let's see what number one is. Number one is... Are you ready? Are you in suspense? Here we go. My number one favorite concealer is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. Ta-da! I don't know if you can see that. It has a sponge tip applicator, and you can see it's all the way down there that I've used all of it. I used the one in Fair, and I just love this. This concealer, I made some notes on my computer here I'm reading, so I'm going to be looking down. This is a concealer formula I've had in my personal arsenal for a very long time. It has a semi-matte, semi-satin finish, but the consistency is, it's quite creamy, the consistency is. You can wear from sheer to medium coverage. I believe it has more than just a medium coverage if you want to build it. You can definitely build it up and layer it depending on how much coverage you need. I hope I'm holding it right. So I love how affordable it is, and it's great for mature skin, especially if you're on a budget. So I believe it was like under 10 bucks, but I love it. And anything that can work, this is the number one holy grail, anything that can work on my eyes with these deep hollows, making them not look so deep. Which takes a miracle, has got to be good. So it doesn't seep into my lines, and I did put a little bit of powder over. Oh, I did a couple things different with this today. So let me get into that. Let me see where I'm at. Oh gosh, I gotta end it soon. I'm on a half an hour. Oh, because sorry, I did a few things earlier and just kept the film rolling. So okay, so I did a few things differently. Let's see. So you can maybe get a good look. I don't know if you can see. You can't see because the camera's so far away from me. So anyway, I did a few things different with my concealer today. I put a little bit of this oil, barely a drop, not even a drop, just enough to put on my finger, and I tapped it in a little bit under my eye. This is called Clarity. It's Glimmer of Hope Shimmering Facial Oil. I had this sitting around forever. I hope you can see it. I'll put it in the comments below though, in the description. I just put I can't read, it's too small to read the ingredients, so I can't do that. I just put a little bit under my eye as an experiment to see how this concealer would go over it. So I did that. I put a little just under the bottom of my eye, not the top. And I am looking in the mirror right here. I love the effect that it did, because it made it look really natural. It made it not look you know, cakey, which it never looks like that. But if sometimes I put powder on it, it does look cakey. So I did find a new under eye powder. It's not